Since starting Giving Back TV, I've realized just how hard it is to be in the outdoor industry. What may look like a dream life from the outside comes with its fair share of obstacles and roadblocks. It means traveling hundreds of thousands of miles each year. It means being away from your home and loved ones for extended periods of time. It means learning to function with little or no sleep until you're at near exhaustion. We've dealt with dangerous individuals in the jungle, had close calls with wildlife, ended up in emergency rooms, and escaped death on more than one occasion. Despite all this, our fire and vision keeps pushing us forward time and time again. When people ask when we're going to hang this up, I always have the same answer. We're just getting started.
In this week's episode, we travel back to South Africa, one of our favorite places, for the 5th annual Giving Back Safari. Each safari is unique, and they all play out as they're supposed to.
So we're here at the 5th annual this year. 5th annual Giving Back Safari, and we were talking about that last night. I've actually been hunting here, for actually 6 years, and then we started the Giving Back Safari, and it's going to be a great week. We have Dave and Tammy Poe are back with us. They were at the 4th annual Giving Back Safari last year. They brought their son Nate with them, and he gets to hunt for his first time. Just turned 19. We got to celebrate that the other night. Kelly and Sean Dawson are back with us. They were here last year as well. Ken Say and his wife Dolores. Now Ken's been to Africa before, but this is Dolores' first trip. So we do have some first timers here. And this year my girlfriend Ozzy, she actually gets to hunt. She was here with us, her first trip to Africa last year, and this year she decided she's going to try hunting. So it's going to be an exciting week. I can't wait to see how this all plays out.
After going to Africa the year before and seeing it for the first time, I was already wanting to go back before I even got back home. On the first trip, I was an observer and I saw so many cool sights and animals. This trip, I was going to be hunting, and I couldn't wait to get out in the field. Hello, I'm Ozzy Dahlman. Here in South Africa. This is my second trip here on the Giving Back Safari. Last year I ran the camera. This year I get to shoot the bow. I've been practicing for a couple of months, and Erin's been helping me, and I'm super excited. So this is our first morning. I'm here. Wish me luck, and hopefully I'll get something real nice. That year, South Africa had some record rains, which meant hunting over the water would be challenging. But I was still excited and hopeful as we got settled in that first morning to see if any of the animals on my bucket list would come to the blind. It was pretty slow at the blind that day. When we got back to camp that night, we learned of a last-minute opportunity that presented itself to Erin and I in another country.
So we're in Botswana today. We came to South Africa for the annual Giving Back Safari, and had an opportunity to come to Botswana. Kind of a crazy bonsai trip. We got up at 2 a.m. this morning, left camp at 3. Got to the South African Botswana border at 6, had to walk across the border, and then get into Botswana, where we met our driver and PH and made it to camp around 10 a.m. We've been hunting all day. We're actually here hunting elephant, and we haven't seen him yet. They're supposed to have a bull, working these tule blocks. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The rest of the day is kind of look for him, and then tomorrow we're going to come back and see if we can lay eyes on him. We only have a couple days here, so we're going to make the best of it. So we're going to hunt hard and see what we can get down here in Botswana.
Yeah.
Now we just do the cuts.
Yeah, we're going to work on that. So basically now we're going to start eliminating.
Try and pinpoint a block where he's at.
Yeah. Because we're happy that we checked this block thoroughly yesterday.
Yeah.
Both these sections. We touched this too, but if nothing crossed on this road, it's definitely not here. We did check it yesterday. If nothing crosses the next road, and we keep moving down.
Okay.
We might be in a complete different area than we're expecting. So.
This elephant bull had broken a fence and gotten into this farmer's concession. He was causing major damage on this farm, and we were asked to harvest him so he wouldn't damage any more of the land or have a run-in with people and possibly hurt or even kill someone. So we, as you saw, got to Botswana yesterday trying to find this elephant. We scoured this property yesterday. We saw no signs of him. So last night before we left, we drug every road through here just to cover up the old tracks and try and find fresh tracks. We have seen no sign of him yet today either. So, that is how most elephant hunts work. It's tough to find these guys, but we're gonna stick with it all day and just see if we can pick up one track of this bull. I think we'll be okay, but so far we haven't picked up any sign of him. We never did catch up with that bull, so that afternoon we decided it was Ozzie's turn to try and hunt some plains game. Problem was, all we had for her to hunt with was a .375.
Giving Back is brought to you by Hammer Bullets, Hunt Tech Pro, Kanati Elite Taxidermy Studio, Kenetrek Boots, Kifaru International, and True Flight Adventures.
You want to taste it?
Feels good.
I can send Hugh running.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Hugh's not on my list.
Oh, I'll make a good show of you. So that's the way it's going to be.
Okay.
If you just right ready with the gun, we'll put out the sticks. It's going to be a little bit lower. You get up there and you kind of raise it until it's at a comfortable level for you. It's easier. It's easier to go up than down, because if we go up, it's just pulling it up. If I have to go down, I have to readjust.
Move everything.
So you just slowly pick it up until it's at the right level. Hold it, pull it towards you, lean into the gun, and let her go.
All right. Easy peasy.
Let's see if, it's easy and practical.
Want to shoot, you can just take your thumb and your finger like that and just push it softly forward, all the way.
All the way forward.
Yeah,
and is there a bullet in it now?
Yes.
Now it's on fire, there's a bullet already inside.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you want to just put it all the way back, then it's unsafe again.
Okay.
But you can just double check
Yes,
and help with that.
I will just make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Make it happen.
I told the guys I would be happy with any animal we hunted, but what I really wanted to try for was zebra. So Hugh and I set off on some tracks to try and find the zebra in this thick bush. Well, we didn't have any luck getting the elephant today, so we decided to go after some zebra. We've been tracking them for about 5 miles now. Just caught up with some recently, so we found a place hopefully ahead of them that we can just kind of hunker down for a while and wait and see if they come by us. Those zebra never showed up, but on the way back to camp, Hugh saw a small group of impala rams, so we began to stalk and see if we could make it happen before dark.
Down. Well done.
How far do you think that was?
That's about 110, 120. Very good shot.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Let's go check. Perfect shot. Congratulations again. Perfect shot.
Beautiful.
I appreciate it.
He did
You
kick
good.
a little. Is he gonna horn me?
No, he's finished.
Well, we waited for a while to get the zebra, and they never did show up when they were supposed to. So that's why it's called hunting, not catching. We decided we'd go ahead back to camp, and on the way back, we saw this nice impala buck. I thought I'd try my aim and see if I could get him, so I didn't go home with nothing. And as you can see, I'm not leaving Botswana empty-handed.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
At least we got some blood.
Yeah, we got some. And thanks for teaching me how to shoot too. I didn't ever practice a head-on, and I did everything he said.
Well, looks like a great shot. Good impala, just in the nick of time.
Yes.
This is a tradition we have here in Africa. Whenever you kill your first animal, we have to give you some African makeup, some war paint, And you can taste it also if you would like.
I'm good.
Lipstick?
Thanks.
So we're doing a little bow hunting today. You know, up to this point, we've been doing mainly rifle hunting here in Botswana for both plains game and some dangerous game. And so the outfitter said they have some really good bow blinds here. So, you know, we wanted to check them out today, so they brought us out to one. So we're going to sit here. It's about 10 in the morning, and we're going to sit here through the heat of the day and just see what comes in. So really excited. This is my first day of bow hunting ever in Botswana.
The cool thing about sitting in these blinds is you never know what animals will show up. I've been lucky to harvest many animals in Africa, so I told myself that day I was going to observe and film unless an animal I'd yet to take came into the blind. Right before dark, an animal I've been after for years finally made his way to the blind. I was trying to get him in frame and get the bow pulled back before he left or it got too dark.
Oh man, so it's kind of dark in here in the blind, but I can see outside pretty good. And as I was waiting on the guys, a diker walked in, pretty decent diker, and he ran in a few times, ran out, ran in, ran out, and made a really good shot on this one. I watched him go over about 40 yards and expire, so I got my first diker actually. Everybody teases me over here because I've been on so many safaris and I've never got a diker, but it looks like I just checked that one off my bucket list, so that was pretty cool. So wait for the guys to come in and go retrieve it. So the animal was standing here and I saw sparks right here from the arrow hitting. So the arrow's over here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, I think the arrow's probably gonna be in a million pieces, but that's okay, but he ran over here. I was looking at it with the binoculars, so I know it's over there.
Over here.
Yeah, it went a little further than I thought. Finally.
Huh. Well. It seems like you finally did it.
It's taken a long time. He's not a monster, but he was big enough for me.
Very old, eh?
Really old.
He's old.
He came in by himself right at dark.
Sheesh, this guy's old. Look at how worn this horns are.
Yeah,
He was much bigger at some stage.
yeah. But he's good enough for me. I finally broke the curse, buddy.
Well
Diker
done,
is
well
off
done.
the list, so pretty excited about this one.
Great.
He went fast, so he went fast. Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, dear.
That night, Arno and the staff had an incredible surprise for us to celebrate our last night in Botswana. Giving Back would also like to thank the following partners. When we got back to South Africa, I wanted to focus on trying for zebra, and that afternoon, Jeffius and I finally caught up with the herd.
Don't shoot when he's walking. You must stop. Check now. Come. If he stop, you can take that one. Stop over here. It's your turn.
I just couldn't get a shot in that day, so Tino and I set out the next morning trying to pick up their tracks.
Put the safety on, and then are you okay carrying it?
Yep, I'm okay carrying it.
Make sure of your muzzle that it always pointed safely.
Okay,
With Erin behind you, me in front of you, okay?
I'll point it up.
Okay. You can put it over your shoulder for now until we get some.
Okay.
I'm gonna close this scope up. With this moisture, sometimes you get grass seed and sticks to the lens and get dirty.
Sure.
So throw it off when you want to shoot. Okay.
Okay.
See this? It's on 8 power. See, that's way too high. We'll start out at 5. You can always turn it up higher. Okay. You ready? The other side of the place bunk coming towards us. Okay, so I'm here behind him. I saw them once. Are they moving or eating? Trying to look for a few things. One is, and that's always where the problem comes in when you have somebody behind you, is I'm looking at the animal. If he's in the sun and we can stay in the shade, we've got a 50% advantage over him. So when we're moving in the sun, we're at a total disadvantage because we got the barrel shining, you got movement, you got a lot of stuff that counts against you. So always try to stay in the shade. Possible, especially if we're standing still. So if we're out in the sun, we're so vulnerable, we've got to be careful. And I'm always looking at when the animal is either moving, got his head down, or out in the sun and we're in the shade. So those are the advantages for us. If we're in the sun and he's in the shade, most probably he's going to bust us. So just what we're trying to do is always try and stay in the shade.
Makes sense.
Zebras are right behind this place back now, so just use for base. See what happens. Put your hand and hold it. Keep coming over to my side. Coming over to my side. Go a little higher. Go a little higher with the gun. Go a little higher. Okay, there you go. See the one looking at us? See the V in the neck? Okay, see the right side of the head? Can you see the ear on your right side? Come down to that V and in line with that ear is where you shoot it. At the bottom of the V. Okay, reload. Good. Just find him. Go up there. Let's go. Probably gonna have to shoot him again because I think. Stayed like a doornail. That was quite a shot you pulled off. She's shaking. Well done. Okay, let's go check. Make sure it's safe. Yep, you see now, this looks awkward at the angle that you're looking now, but it isn't because you were exactly what I thought you did. So it was turned towards us. So if you were a little right or lower, you were in the lungs hard area, you actually went in like this. Your shot went in like this. So if you didn't hit the spine, you were going to hit the vitals.
The vitals.
Yeah, but it looks awkward because it looks like you shot it in the neck.
Yeah.
But it's now because you're looking at this way, but we shot it kind of quartering to us, so your shot actually went in like this.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, because it does look like I shot in the neck.
Yeah, so
When
touch
I
it,
was
it's
standing
yours.
up. Oh, I see someone.
Yeah, it's a privilege, isn't it? And yeah, we
is
appreciate these animals for
It is
sure.
a privilege.
And
Beautiful.
so, actually, quite a nice old female, I think. She's got a lot of marks, which is, you know, just
Part
signs of life, yeah?
Yeah.
Live the life. Yeah, you can see she's been around. She's got a lot of marks on her.
So do I, honey.
Yeah, as we get older, we carry
Yep.
those with us, right? Beautiful. No,
Oh, man.
congratulations. Ozzy.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Congratulations.
That's Africa right there.
Yeah, no, there's nothing more that says it more.
Thank you. I felt so blessed to finally get my zebra on the last day of our safari. Africa's a special place, and you find yourself dreaming of going back time and time again. I can't wait until my next safari in Africa. Thank you for watching this week. We'll see you guys next week on Giving Back.